Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kyoto Food Adventure. Come join us as we explore the Kyoto local food scene, mostly after work and during our days off. Let's start with a random yakitori gem in the Higashiyama area close to Sanjo Keihan Station. Looking for dinner. One weekday after work, we decided to have dinner out. Usually, we don't have a fixed dinner place and we just decide once I and I meet. We walked along the Gion district hoping to find something interesting, and we actually did, but not a dinner spot. Kyoto is beautiful in the day, but the Gion area in particular is very vibrant after sunset. Tucked along a random street in Higashiyama, we found Tsumugi. Yakitori. It is an unpretentious, straightforward yakitori spot filled with locals. The yakitori selection is vast, with all our favorites on the menu. We first ordered something not usually on the menu, tomato juice. As you probably saw in our previous videos, we do not drink alcohol, so we tend to go for oolong tea or an interesting option. An appetizer of chicken meat, burdock root simmered in marine and soy sauce was delivered, perfect for the Japanese sake options the restaurant serves. Not long after, our yakitori orders came one by one, starting with mune, or chicken breast with ponzu. And because we came to have dinner and not really to drink, we ordered heftier items like oyakodon, or chicken and egg rice bowl for me, and tendon, or tempura rice bowl for Dai. Other items we ordered included shiitake mushrooms grilled and lightly salted, chicken thighs in tare or special sauce, chicken neck with plums, and shiso leaf. All were delicious and satisfying. Only Japanese is used in this restaurant, so tag along a Japanese friend when you visit. We had a delicious experience and we would like to go back again. One weekend holiday, we just stayed at home to tend a small fruit garden. Before we did some work, we went to a casual Chinese restaurant in our neighborhood, Gyoza no Osho. We ordered the standard items like the crab omelette over rice, mapo tofu, cold noodles, and of course, gyoza. The branch near our place is actually the birthplace of Gyoza no Osho. After lunch, Dai helped me set up the trellis for my grapes, as well as the layout of my other fruit plants. Looking forward to having grown my own fruits at home. I love the pancake at Ron Hernan, and I was intrigued by it, so we decided to have lunch there one weekday to have pancakes again. Weekend can be difficult to get seats, but on weekdays, no lines at all. I've been to Ron Herman several times, but I tend to order the same salad and pancake, as the pasta was okay, but not something to come back for. However, I am curious about how the chicken curry is. We are having the grilled chicken salad for protein and pancakes for carbs and fiber, as it is made from coconut flour and is gluten-free. The servings here are quite big and is good enough to share. There are several options as pancakes, but nothing really special. I prefer the pancakes plain with just butter and maple syrup. We had a very delicious and satisfying meal. After lunch, we walked along the Higashiyama area as usual during days off. Small streets can lead you to places that you never thought or considered visiting. And that's how we ended up at Yamamoto Yoboji. It is a Buddhist temple in the heart of the city with historic buildings and graves of some nobles. It is a quiet local temple of the typical tourist trails. After that short side trip, we went to a German bakery and patisserie also in the Higashiyama area. The name is Hofbäckerei Edegger-Tax, meaning the royal family of the Edegger and Tax families. It is a very difficult place to pronounce. There are many German breads and cakes to choose from. You can also take the baked goods to go. Beverage options include German beer and elderflower juice aside from usual coffee. For cakes, we ended up having the Sacher torte and one made from almond meal. Both delicious, especially with the service is sparkling water. The interior is cozy, but there are only a few seats, so better come at a less busy time. Glad to have finally checked this one out from a long list of to visit places in Kyoto. I realized that I haven't posted this hole in the wall spot. This restaurant is very tiny, but the food we had was so comforting and delicious. It is ran by a very welcoming couple, and we love the service and the food. Pardon the delay. Welcome to Bucha. It is an Izakaya along the Shijo Street that can serve dinner-worthy meals as well. And not just your regular Izakaya food, but yakiniku as well. For drinks, I chose the Yukari Ball, a carbonated drink of red shiso leaf, further boosted by a topping of yukari, red shiso leaf seasoning. It was after work, and having yakiniku feels like a good self-reward for the whole week. We also ordered recommended items like this small fish tempura and fish cake. And a meal isn't complete without carbs, so we had some somen with lemon and udon. great dinner at this hole-in-the-wall gem in Kyoto. One off day, we went to get our Bak Kut Teh fix at a restaurant here in Kyoto. Bak Kut Teh is a Malaysian dish of pork ribs in a very herby spicy soup, often eaten with rice. Boo Bak Kut Teh is in a highly accessible area around the Kyoto City Hall, and is housed in this old meat shop repurposed as a cafe and restaurant, but with a modern eccentric style which we love. The old meat refrigerator is repurposed as a private dining area, but still kept the hooks, cooling tubes, and even the hook rack to move the meat from the inner section to the front area of the former meat shop. As with cafes in Southeast Asia, the restaurant also has a merchandise section from shirts to keychains. I love the cute big logo. We ordered the Bak Kut Teh set with greens, fried bread, rice, and extra coriander. Aside from the delicious food, it was the soy sauce that blew our minds. Very umami, so delicious. Finally, for dessert, we had dofa, or soybean curd in syrup. By the way, the restaurant also shares its space with a craft beer stall and a cafe. Visit here for some good Bak Kut Teh in Kyoto. One day after work, we went to have a simple dinner downtown. We couldn't decide where to go, so we went to have fish at a teishoku place. This restaurant specializes in dried fish served as a set meal. The prices are very affordable and popular among office workers in the area, especially during lunch. I ordered the belt fish which came with rice, pickles, and soup. Dai also had the set, but he chose the salmon. Done with gym. Dai and I went to the gym together one workday. Our gym is close to many dining spots, and we decided to have dinner somewhere close instead of at home for convenience. There is this cafeteria along Shijo Street I've been curious about, and finally, we get to try eating there. It is literally a cafeteria where you get items from the counter and heat them up in a microwave. There's so many to choose from, and it's a healthier alternative to the usual fast food. We were so hungry from our workout, so we chose familiar and high volume items like those with tofu. We came around 9 p.m. so it was pretty relaxed, but this place could be busy during lunch and just after work hours. Established 54 years ago, this cafeteria has been serving food to the neighborhood for a long time. On our way home, we passed by a supermarket and got ice cream for dessert. Finally, in this series, we head out to visit a housing open house along Shijo Street to get some house ideas because Dai purchased a property for a future B&B. On our way, we had lunch. The restaurant is in the Kyoto Research Park. an innovation and business hub for collaboration between industry, academia, and government in Kyoto. The restaurant we chose is a Japanese restaurant, but there are many choices in the area, including fast food options. For lunch, I ordered the Sukiyaki with tempura, while I had soba. The restaurant is very cozy and has enough seating for families. After lunch, we went to the housing open house exhibit. Please look forward to his B&B in the future. I will start an Instagram account and YouTube account of the B&B, so please support that too. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Which of the restaurants made you hungry the most? Let us know in the comment section. And if you love this video, please click like and share to your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for posts on life in Kyoto revolving on food and occasional travel and hotel experiences. See you again in the next video, and as always, stay safe and goodbye.